G'day guys, Lemon Eating Cow here, and I'm back playing Resident Evil 7. And last time we had just, excuse me, had just gotten off the ship. We're back in control of Ethan right now. And we're about to head down into the mines. It looks like the Dulvey salt mines, I think they called it. Salzburg. Yeah, okay. Oh, no. See, I was thinking the boat was going to be like the final act, but now we're going into mines? Like, dude, give me a break. Oh, no. It's way too wide. Right now, this reminds me the bluish kind of tinge to everything. Kind of makes me think of Aliens. Plus, we got a flamethrower as well. All right. Oh, okay. No. Bam! Take that, bitch. 2 shots. Nice. So if you've got good aim, you know, you don't have to be too worried about ammo. Okay, we got Trip. Lucas is in here? Lucas was using the trip mines last time, so maybe we're gonna get a Lucas boss fight. And that means I'm not gonna risk hitting crates with my knife. Ah, of course we get shotgun ammo. Oh, what is that noise? Oh shit! Did he just try and slash at us? Yeah, okay. Boom. No. Die, die, die. Huh. That was a bad idea running back into the lift, but it worked out. Whew. Okay. What are we doing? We're still good. At least we're not taking damage. What do we got here? Herb. Oh. We will make a strong... Yep. Oh! Did you see how close that was? Holy shit. I'll get my enhanced ammo off, because I don't want to waste it on a friggin' trap. I was that close to that line then. If you're wondering why I'm shooting them instead of just going under them, if a zombie comes and I backtrack, I'm gonna get popped by them, so... Alright. Well, no going back once we go down here. Nice to know. And we got no map either, so... Ooh. I don't like the look of this. Not at all. Oh well, at least one's a dead end. Well, maybe a crawler can come out of there or something. Or one of those spider looking ones. Alright, 44 mag. I'm still a while off getting the Magnum. I suppose at the start I spent my coins on the stabilizer and the steroids. Oh. No, no, no. Oh. No, come on. Oh. Oh. That was my fault, completely. What a dick. I just totally panicked. Oh well. It's been a while since we died, I think. What has it been? When was the last time? Marguerite? So that's not too bad. Neuro rounds can stop some enemies from moving for a time. Ah. Okay. That's nice to know. So the grenade launcher, you can get the neuro rounds, which you make with the super chem fluid or whatever they call it. So yeah, I guess we can make neuro rounds at some point. Okay, so our aim wasn't nearly as good that time. Last time I killed that guy with 2 shots. 2. That time we put about 74 into him. I'm going to, this time, use these traps to take out the zombies. Which don't want to spawn. There were zombies here last time. Or, molded, sorry. Whatever. Maybe they don't spawn until we blow up one of the bombs. Huh. I was going to use the trip lines to blow them up. I'll set off one of the bombs. Oh, that sounds like them. The music's kicking in. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna use... Yep, good. Turn around, mate, go. God damn, hit a shot, mate. At least they can't jump very far when they've got legs. Which doesn't make much sense. When they don't have legs, they can jump quite far. Oh, good. Okay, so using the bombs to our advantage, that's a good tactic. Yeah, alright. Oh, I've wasted so much more ammo this time. Shotgun shells. Hopefully we can find a storage chest and swap out. And the herb, which I'm gonna make, again, I'll make a super thingy with. Well, I can't come back up here once I jump down into this pit. Ooh. So I guess it's safe to just not blow it up. So I think I'm going to use a mine because, well, a remote bomb, just because this is such a confined space down here. I want to get rid of that. The jumper is the real problem. Oh, took his head right off. Whoa. See what I mean? No. Dude. That's unfair. Is he... He's still alive. How is that? That is ridiculous. He got bombed, flamed, Gee, it's too much. Whatever. These things happen. I mean, I can't ask for realism because we're... Oh, nice. After all, we're fighting zombies and ghosts and stuff, so realism, no. Doesn't make any sense in this game. Which is a good thing, I suppose. Like, I hate games that try and be realistic on one end. Like, if you fall off a certain height, you break your legs or something, but then on the other side, holy shit. Oh, there's another one behind him. Fucking hell. Because the flamethrower worked so well for us last time, I'm doing it again. I flamed his head off. This thing is trash. If it didn't have so much ammo, it'd be like completely useless. Jesus. Alright. Yeah, like realistic games, you fall off a slight ledge and you break your legs, but then you take 4 bullets, crouch behind a wall, and you regen all your health. It's like, yeah. I understand you're going for realism in some areas, but you have to be consistent. What's up? Oh, maybe we can burn the gate? Or blow it up? It wouldn't. Would it make us use one of our bombs on there? I don't really think it would. Oh, okay, we'll push the cart into it. Because I was going to say, if you ran out of bombs, you couldn't do it. So yeah. Warm water. Yummy. Alright, push on. Oh. Oh, it was me walking on the sticks. I think we'll go right, it looks like a dead end. Good. Oh, no items though. I expected there to be flame rounds and a machine gun in the bottom of a mine. Why wouldn't there be? Okay, there's a trip bomb there, it looks like. Oh, what was... It's saving. I don't like the fact that it's saving. Is that an enemy? No. Is that a bomb there? Yes. But I kind of want to leave it for an enemy. Can I limbo under it? Oh, I can't risk it. At this stage, I really can't risk it. I'm gonna go down first and see what items might possibly be here. But it's looking like I'm probably gonna get cornered. Grab it. Machine gun ammo, worth it. Some funky ass texture up there. Why would you put 40 bullets in a huge wooden crate and then just leave it down in a mine? Oh, that, yep, explosive. So, I'm pretty confident in saying that Lucas is down here. I think we're gonna fight Lucas. Oh, is this a save room? Please let it be a save room. Not quite. Herb. Herb. We have super chems, don't we? No. Huh, alright. What did we use the super chems on? Oh, we made a big healing potion from it. Steroids. Ooh, wicked. That increases our max health. I like it. Yes, nice. So after this, we're going to get out safe and sound, and we're going to be like a buff bro that lifts. Friday, January 16th. Thanks to you guys, it's been about a week since my head's been clear and back to normal. And she still thinks she's got me. You guys really need to work on fixing that. Not only does she look like a little kid, but she's about as stupid as one too. Alright, Evelyn? Mum and Dad are still totally under though. I was wondering, is this whole family obsession something you guys programmed into her? It's kind of fucked up. Oh, these are these encrypted messages from Lucas. So Lucas is sending these to a third party. That bitch Mia is still somewhere in between Evie La La Land and reality. She gets pretty violent, so I locked her up in a cell. I thought maybe Evelyn would get mad since Mia's her favourite and all, but she doesn't seem to care. She actually goes and visits her sometimes. She thinks Mia's her mummy. Like I said, your bioweapon is fucked up. Evelyn's family obsession is getting out of hand. She's making everyone kidnap more and more assholes off the street to add to her freak show of a family. Maybe she's getting tired of Mia not coming around, but it's a pain in the ass for me because I gotta clean up the mess whenever someone new comes along. By the way, Evie's looking sick or something. Her skin is getting all wrinkly. Ah, and she's getting grey hairs. Is that supposed to happen? It's almost like she's getting old all of a sudden. The grandma in the wheelchair is Evie. Yeah? That's why she's been teleporting around the house and just being a general freak. I don't know why she would be aging though, but that's who I think it is. Oh shit, what's going on here, man? That looks like the color of that those neuro bullets. Infection report. The report details the symptoms that appear when the bacterium that grows inside the E-series infects a human. Be sure to read this document thoroughly before dealing with E-series weaponized assets, hereafter referred to as mold, or the molded. Initial infection. The mold ingests nutrients from the subject's body to propagate itself and slowly takes over cells within the body. As a side effect of this, the infected subject gains remarkable regenerative abilities. During experiments, we removed arms and legs from test subjects and found they were able to co-opt the amputated limbs in a matter of minutes, which is us. Like Ethan has been doing that from the start. Once the mold reaches the brain, the subject's thoughts become in tune with those of the E-series asset. The subject starts to hear things and experience hallucinations, and soon comes under complete control of the E-series asset. If this state continues, the host will lose all sense of ego. Complete infection. After every cell in the body has been taken over by the mold, the subject begins to lose their human form. Physical mutations differ from case to case, but all result in him or her acquiring incredible physical strength. Containing a subject at this stage would be extremely difficult. So I think we are infected with the E-series, but maybe it doesn't affect us in the same way. Or maybe Evelyn is controlling us, making us do all this. Necrotoxin, E-series dosage test. Ah, the Necrotoxin was Necrotoxin is what they're talking about on the boat in that little box. 5 minutes after dose, vomiting. Is that Lucas there? Oh god, what's this gonna be? Oh, maybe that's that sample thing that we can put our E thingy in? Yeah, this was like the case on the, yeah. E-Necrotoxin destroys cells of any subject based on the E-series bioweapon model. Used only for disposal of E-series assets. The toxin must be first stimulated before use. Do this by placing the sample of an E-series cells into the Necrotoxin container. So that's the sample we have. So I'm guessing we can drop it in there. But I'm just going to have a quick look around, see if there's any... Okay, lots of reading here. I hope my reading voice is alright. Evelyn's functions also include the ability to form organisms from mycelia, the fungal filaments. The term organism is used loosely here. Strictly speaking, there are superorganisms formed of countless mycelia. What's important though is that they exhibit a strong survival instinct and will defend themselves ferociously with the slightest provocation. Their fungal toughness and remarkable strength give them significant battlefield potential, weaponizing the molded. The researchers have been calling these superorganisms the molded, made of mold and also molded as in shaped. I've been saying M-O-U-L-D. Anyway, the name has a certain elegance to it. No. From the treatment of accidental infections, performing on samples of Evelyn's body tissue produces a unique fungicidal serum. Administering the serum to an infected subject will cause the mycelia to calcify or harden, but if the subject's cells are already largely invaded, the serum will be fatal. Since the treatment window is so small, the serum's primary use is therefore disposal of infected subjects rather than a cure, which is we stabbed Jack with the serum and he hardened up. In exploring the serum's potential, we found that subjecting it would enhance its effects to extreme potency, becoming a compound we now call E-necrotoxin, which something in even tiny amounts. What's been interesting to observe is Evelyn's behavior is her obsession with the concept of family. In experiments, we found on multiple occasions that infected subjects were compelled to act as her mother or father, treating her as if she was really their daughter. When did she settle upon family as the theme for her mental control? This is just speculation, but it could be that she instinctively understands that a family unit is better suited to blending into social groups than a lone girl. On the other hand, well, a sentimental sort might suggest that she's making up for the perceived lack of love in her quarantined upbringing, a parent's love. Alright. So bottom line, molded bad, Evelyn badder. Seven pages? Holy shit. Alright, we've gone this far, we'll do it. This project was instigated in 2000 as one of several concepts for the company's NextBAS, Next Generation Experimental Battlefield Superiority Initiative, working with the technical assistance from HCF to develop a bioweapon for neutralizing combatants en masse with minimal direct contact. NextBAS was later folded and all its assets diverted to this project. What makes this project markedly different from the conventional weapons is its ability to turn the enemy combatants into allies, converting hostile elements into willing servants. Since this effectively eliminates the costs of not only POW, prisoner of war handling, but also combat itself, is no wonder we had an even organization chomping at the bit to get on board. The project would never have existed were it not for the discovery of the remarkably progressed Vicarian evolution fungus that we commonly term the Mutamycete, Mycata. Maybe that's from Resident Evil 4 or something. I don't really know. The fabrication method for each bioweapon was to introduce the Mutamycete genome to, we'll just call it Muta, genome to a pre-stage 4 human embryo and perform cultivation in a controlled environment over a period of 38 to 40 weeks. The resultant organisms referred to as candidate specimens and graded based on usability from the impractical and faulty series A through D and the perfected E series. A common appearance was selected for the bioweapons, that of a roughly 10-year-old girl to ensure ease of blending in with urban refugee populations. Ah, so she was crafted to be a little girl. The first E-series specimen, named Evelyn, has proven capable of secreting the muta from her tissue at will. It is also of note that Evelyn's muta imposes a profound control over body and mind when introduced into a host organism. We still have a lot to learn about the mechanism by which Evelyn achieves and maintains this control, but the working theory is that the vector is similar to the auto-inducer pheromones used for curum sensing in Pseudomonas bacteria. Alright. Evelyn's control is exerted in a series of discrete stages, the first of which is hallucination. Almost immediately after infection, the subject begins to see images of Evelyn, though she is not in fact there, and even hear her voice, which is inaudible to anyone else. Auditions with infected subjects throughout the stages of infection reveal that at first, the phantom Evelyn appears to be a normal young girl, sometimes desiring companionships or its assistance. As time progresses, she begins making more and more extreme demands, including self-mutilation and attacks on other people. The psychological shock this induces helps to break down the mind's natural barriers to Evelyn's brainwashing effect, and by the time mental control is achieved, the muta infection has progressed throughout the body's cells. So the body... something. Alright. Sorry for all the reading. I hope you just skipped that if you didn't really want to find out, but I found it a bit interesting. So to summarize that one, basically Evelyn is an E-series type weapon created by some organization, and she's like the perfect result, and she can infect people with fungus and make them molded and make them do shit and mess with their heads. Actually, real life fact, there is a type of fungus that can get into ants, and it infects them, and it ends up kind of growing out of them, and it controls them. It actually controls their brain and makes them seek the highest branch possible, or sunlight, and then once they get up there, the fungus bursts out of their head, and yeah, it grows. So it's actually a mind control fungus. So there's some ground for reality here, I guess. Alright, so we're going to put the tissue sample in and see where this leads us. Oh yeah? Ah, okay. Necrotoxin. That's one of the fetuses in there. Alright. Now, we're gonna take out that old bitch back at the house. So, also something in that report, he was talking about hallucinations and things. I don't believe Evelyn is still a 10-year-old little girl. I think in our mind we've been seeing her as that. And I think she's been back at the house the whole time. But she's just been like making us hallucinate and see shit and yeah. Yep, flame rounds, boss fight coming up. Neuro rounds as well. Definitely preparing us. Alright, I'm going to mess around with my inventory and save it. But we're going to call this an episode here. Again, I apologize if my reading was terrible. Yeah, but I hope you got some good information out of it. If you got any questions or what my theories are on what's going on, excuse me, with that, the whole bit of reading that we were just doing, I'm really keen to discuss it with someone actually. So just leave it in the comments below. We can have a bit of a chat about what you think's going on, what you think's going to happen at the end of the game. I'd be really interested to see what you guys think. And if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe, because I think the next few episodes are going to be, yeah, really good ones. Anyway, thank you for watching. This has been Lemon Eating Cow. Moo!